Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Hannah, and today's video we will be testing and reviewing new to the UK. This foundation came on Beautyblender. You guys probably know by the title. We'll be testing and reviewing the new Dose of Colours Meet Your Hue medium to full coverage foundation. So if you want to know what my thoughts are on this foundation, what I think of it, how it wears, all of that jazz, then please keep watching. Also, if you're new here, I'd love if you could subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post, and also follow my Instagram, which is at Hands and Loose, where I'm active every day. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. I know you guys love my short and snappy reviews. If you like my long reviews, please let me know in the comments. You guys really love my Makeup Revolution review. Thank you so much for all the love on there. I had loads of DMs from that video onto my Instagram, so I'm really grateful. Anytime you guys want a question or anything like that, please feel free to DM me on Instagram. I'm very active. I've replied to you lot. So yeah, I picked this up foundation the other day. It was finally launched on Beautyblender. I saw this launched on the Dose of Colours website, but obviously I'm not paying the whole customs thing, and no. Anywho, so this came on Beautyblender. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit cheaper than what it was, but I'm guessing Dose of Colours, it's more of a high-end brand. So yeah, I did pick up a shade that I think is a little bit too light for me. It might not be. I'm looking very yellow today. I don't know why that is. My undertone looks very yellow. I don't know if that's just me, but off camera I look more yellow, on camera I look a little bit more neutral. But anywho, all I have on is brows. Well, I've just concealed them. I haven't put any brow product in. I put a little bit of brow gel just to fluff them up, but that is about it. Got nothing else on the face. So this is what the foundation looks like. It's the Dose of Colours Meet Your Hue and foundation. This is in a glass bottle. It's very heavy. It contains 30 millilitres of product, so your usual 1 fluid ounce, which is what I love in a foundation. Sometimes I love it's a little bit over, but you get what you're paying for in a sense. You can actually go on Beautyblender if you're in the UK or if you're in Europe, or any other place other than America. This retails for £27.50, so it's more on the expensive side. To me, to be honest, I can't believe I actually spent that on a foundation. Now, I know it sounds ridiculous, but when you can get the Makeup Revolution Hydrate and Conceal and Hydrate for £9, I don't really want to go anywhere above £10, so that's absolutely fine for me. But £27.50, this better be good. Now, the only review I've ever seen is the Desi Perkins one. I don't tend to watch reviews on the foundations before I play with them myself. I tend to do after, just in case, so I can see what other people think of the foundation. I only watch her review just to get a sort of shade, and then the other YouTuber, Samage, just to get her shade. I didn't watch the rest of the video. So yeah, I'm glad this is, yeah. Anywho, so this comes with, I think it's 42 shades. I think this comes with Your Hue with Dose of Colours, medium to full coverage, lightweight foundation. Natural with a matte finish. Don't know how I feel about that. That's not the foundation. That's just because I hate matte finishes. So we're going to have to hydrate this base. Meet Your Hue foundation works to deliver a blurring effect. Love that. Reduce the appearance of fine lines. Love that. Blemishes and skin imperfections. The high pigment longwear foundation is available in 42 shades and a range of undertones. It's cruelty-free and vegan, so all sounds great, as it says on the packaging as well. High pigment, matte finish, buildable, lightweight longwear. It says vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free, paraben-free, oil-free and fragrance-free, which sounds absolutely amazing. So I'm loving the idea. I did pick up the shade 117 light medium. I'm going to be honest, I was a little bit confused. I always am when there's loads of shades. Just because light medium, 15, 16, 17 and 18, they're all practically the same shade. I think I'm probably going to be actually around maybe 120 or 122 medium tan. I know really tan is way out of my range. However, I have to realise I'm not as light as I think I am. Especially when it comes to my body. My face is a lot lighter, but anywho. So I think this foundation might be a tad bit light, but obviously we can bronze, all of that jazz, so I'm not worried. I haven't primed as such. I've got my little cup of tea here, so yeah, please just grab a cup of tea, snacks, whatnot. I am going to prime. I'm going to prime using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. This is the second time I'll be using this. First time I used it, really did love it. I know I heard loads of thoughts, so they did kindly send me this. Will disclose this video is not sponsored. I did purchase the foundation with my own money. Most of the foundations that I review, I purchased with my own money. Other than, I will disclaim in the description if it's been gifted. This was gifted to me, but yeah, the foundation, I normally tend to buy my foundations anyway. So yeah.
For those that keep asking me also about the Fenty foundation, I'm going to be reviewing it, just I'm waiting for it in the post. I was going to buy it myself because I had like enough boots points. However, the PR team for Fenty did ask if I wanted the foundation, so I said yep, so I'm just waiting for that to come and then I'll do a review. Also the Charlotte Tilbury one, I will be going into the stores on the 23rd to the 24th and picking it up for you guys.
Right now my skin is looking pretty decent. I've got a few breakouts, as you guys can see, a few on my forehead, but they are going. I have got a new skincare routine. I'm always changing up my skincare routine, so I will be doing a video, but please stay tuned for my IG stories, my Instagram stories. I am always very active on there, and of course you can just DM me and ask me any questions that you like. So yeah, I love how this feels on the skin. It's very hydrating, love it. I'm going to be using my new Smashbox brush. It has my name on it. They sent it to me. Thank you so much, Smashbox. I have tried, for those that have watched my previous video, the Smashbox, I have tried that foundation without the primer and I do really like it. So I'm guessing it was the primer. Maybe I'm just not a matte primer person. I don't use matte primers anyway. So actually onto the foundation. For those that don't know, I'll have all my references in the description, but I am an NC25 to NC27. I'm going to spritz the brush just because I like the look of how a foundation looks when I'm using a brush, but I will go with a sponge afterwards. Just going to wet my brush ever so slightly so then we can, when we apply it, soak off. So I'm just going to shake this foundation because I'm guessing the pigment is quite high. I'm not going to apply too much foundation just because I think I have a feeling this foundation might be a tad bit cakey. So it comes with a pump, very luxurious, like this matte blurring effect. Love it, the glass bottle. It's going to add a pump to my hand. It looks a pretty decent shade, a little bit light, but you never know, it might oxidize. All I'm going to do is add a pump and I'm going to apply this to my face. It's not a bad match. Definitely a neutrally yellow undertone, I feel. Not a bad match at all. Got to make sure I don't put too much on the skin. I don't want too much foundation on. I think one pump for me is going to be absolutely fine. I don't like to go overboard. I used to go overboard, but not anymore. So now we've applied that to the skin, I am just gonna slowly blend this in. So what I'm doing is I'm definitely stippling this more in. I'm pressing it into the skin rather than just swiping. I think I've learned that new technique of foundation. Sometimes when you swipe with a foundation, especially if it's high coverage, it can go cakey very quickly. But if you just stipple it in and just really press it into the skin, it really just melts into the skin properly. And also, I never used to believe in primers. However, I feel if you get the right primer, like especially I've always advised hydrating primers, even if you've got oily skin, even if you've got dry skin or normal skin. Right, now this is very light on my forehead, so we're gonna have to contour. This is more of like a yellowy undertone. However, like I said, with the right primer, this will work pretty well. The brush, this applies really nice with the brush. Sometimes it can be the brush that is the thing that make or breaks a foundation, but so far this is really nice. If I come up close and show you, this is how it's looking on my skin. Obviously I have my imperfections and all of that, but it looks really nice on the skin. Now I don't really like matte foundations, but this one isn't so matte. It's more of like a demi matte. Maybe it will dry down a lot later, but I really like it. I think the colour may be pretty decent. I'm just looking in the mirror. Sitting on my skin really nicely. It could be due to the primer, but obviously, like I said, if you get the right primer, things will work out brilliant for you. Not clung to any dry patches. I do have a little bit of a dry patch on my nose, but it's completely covered. My imperfections are covered. It just looks really nice on the skin. It doesn't look too cakey. It doesn't look like my skin. Hold on, let me focus you. Doesn't look like my skin. Like my skin definitely looks like I've got foundation on. However, it's a foundation that's high pigment. If you want a full coverage foundation, most full coverage foundations won't look natural. So I'm not too bothered by that. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put the rest of my face on, do what I need to do, and then come back to you with my final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I've done the rest of my face. Please head over to my Instagram. That should be up already if you want to see the rest of the look. The lashes that I'm wearing are the new Huda Beauty collab with Lottie. These are really nice. I think they're like, what are they? They're like Luxe Silk, which is actually looks pretty nice on. On my lips, I have the Huda Beauty Power Bullet in Honeymoon. I don't really go for these type of pinks. However, I actually really like this. I just say, people, like, I'm actually impressed. Now, normally I would take my makeup off like a couple of hours later, whatnot, after I've been doing chores and so forth. But I'm actually going to keep this on just because I really like how it looks. This is something I wouldn't really go for. However, as I'm looking at my skin, I really like how it's all looking. I feel now that I've worn it for quite a while, it doesn't look cakey, doesn't feel oily, really controls my oils. My skin, it's really blended well with powders and creams. I did use cream contour, then I used powder. Looked really, really good. It feels really lovely, doesn't feel heavy. You can tell I'm wearing foundation, I think if you look up in close and personal. So you can probably look at my skin and go, okay, she's probably wearing foundation. However, I'm looking up on my mirror up there, but I don't feel like I've got foundation on, which is really, really nice. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I've got foundation on, want to take it off, but I feel really, really nice. The lashes are really lightweight. Everything just feels lightweight. The only thing I can feel on my lips is lipstick, but that is about it. I've got no, like, it's not caking anywhere. It's not got any dry patches. It's not removing. It's sat really nicely in the cracks of my nose. It looks really nice on my pores, on my blemishes. I've got a little bit of peach fuzz. It still looks lovely on there. So far, really impressed. I think this is one of my favourite ever, like, no eyeshadow looks. I don't know if that's because of the lashes, but I really feel pretty, as silly as that sounds. So yeah, I'm massive fan of the foundation. I've been wearing it for a little while. It feels really, really nice. It's definitely molded into the skin. Now, at first you might not like how it feels when you apply it, but just give it a moment and then let it set and then wear it and you'll feel a lot better with it on. It feels definitely lightweight. Where's the box? Let's do the claims. Definitely high pigment, definitely a matte finish, I would say. However, my skin does look like my skin. Buildable, yes. Lightweight, definitely. And long wearing, I haven't tested that. I don't really like to wear foundation for too long, just because my skin, I don't want to congest and cover my skin for too long. However, I do wear it for a good amount of hours, and I think this probably could be. It's not one of those ones, and it's transfer proof, because I spilled a bit of tea on my face. I don't know how that works. It just the tea just went all over my face, and I started patting it with a flannel, and there's no foundation. Like, it's definitely transfer proof, which is nice. So like, you're not going to lean places and whatnot. It's going to stick to your face, which probably is when something's transfer proof or is transfer resistant or is less likely to transfer. Especially in the nose area, it could probably show that it could be a long-lasting foundation. But so far, I'd give it a good 7-8 out of 10. Nothing can be perfect for me, in a sense, other than the Revolution Hydrate and Conceal. Conceal and Hydrate, you guys know what I mean. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to just comment in the description, pass me a DM, send me a message, whatnot. Please follow my Instagram, which is @handsandloose. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you're new here, or if you've returned and you haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button. I really want to grow with you guys this year. Thank you so much for all the love. Please give this video a massive thumbs up before you leave. It really helps me, and I love all of you guys, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.